All right, y'all. Bubba here again. Got a little public service announcement. I went to work today. Didn't work real hard, but I worked. Uh, didn't pay attention, and I didn't drink a whole lot of water. I didn't think I was sweating that bad. I didn't think it was that hot outside. I didn't think I was working physically hard enough to warrant that whole lot of water. I reckon I wasn't really thirsty. So I got me a headache about 10:30, 11 o'clock today. Kind of sucked. Then about the time I got off, about before I got off, it got stupid intense headache. Miserable. Came home. I've pretty much either been napping on and off, dozing off, or just I've been on my couch in the air conditioning, laid back, not doing nothing, trying to get rid of this headache. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I got a little food. I've been sipping water. So that brings me to the point of this video. It is hotter than hell outside Middle Georgia right now. Don't know about the rest of the states, but I know it ain't cool everywhere else. But unless you're living in Australia, evidently, it's winter down there. And they're a day ahead of us, like 12 hours or something, which I didn't know either. That's pretty neat to know. Something cool to learn. But, so it brings up the point about hydration, whether you need it or not. Paying attention to your urine color. One of the main signs of dehydration is that darkish yellow-orange urine. No, it's not glamorous to talk about, but you need to pay attention to it. And hell, whether you're thirsty or not, drink water. Because down here, it is so humid, you'll be soaking wet before you know it. You'll get dried out. If you're working hard enough and the breeze is blowing, the sweat might not be pulled up on you. Like in Arizona. Oh, craziness for you people out that way. When I was in Arizona, you don't sweat in Arizona. 120 degrees outside. You're not sweating. But before you know it, you're about ready to pass out. So stay hydrated. And something I learned a long time ago, when you're trying to stay hydrated at work, do not chug ice water. Room temperature, kind of cold, okay, that's fine. That stuff will take care of you. Do not drink ice cold water, and do not drink a lot of it. That'll give your body a shock, and you will end up having a heat stroke. Don't do it. Now, there's all kinds of stuff out there about evaporative cooling. Wear a couple layers of shirt so that it'll evaporate through the shirt and help you cool off. And I believe in that to an aspect or two. Like I wear an undershirt and my t-shirt, and I feel that it keeps me cooler. Keeps me a little drier, I guess. I don't know. But the folks right here who work outside and pick peaches and do stuff like that, every time I see them, they're wearing long sleeves, long breeches. They look like, the Arabs almost are in the desert wearing all these big dresses. But I guess if your internal core is only 98 and everything else is evaporating and everything around you is 100, I guess it's supposed to keep you cooler. I don't know. But another thing, keep something on your head is a double-edged sword. Me, I sweat like crazy. I can't keep a hat on to keep the sun out my face because I sweat too much. You also don't want to keep a hat or something on your head because it doesn't let the heat escape. But now when it's super hot, you put that turban on. It's not a turban. I'm having a baklava or something along those lines. I'm trying to remember the name of the thing they actually use. Big, long cotton or whatever. Cotton kills, what they say, but it also helps with evaporative cooling. You wrap that thing around your neck a little bit and across the top of your head. And I like to do about half head if I use one. That way I can feel the heat come out the front. The sweat will run down. Or I'll leave a hole in the top the way I tie it around like a bandana and come around. That way the heat can escape the top of my head. Hopefully I don't get sunburned too bad, but it catches all the sweat going into my eyes. It gets nice and wet, catches a breeze, and it cools you off a little bit. That's always nice. So you got to make sure you take care of yourself. We're going to pause for the calls. I'm sorry, my throat's all messed up. Oh, yeah. Pause for the calls. Sipping water. If you do overheat and you do get to the point where you've had too much heat, too much sun, you're getting the headache, you're getting the cotton mouth, you're feeling like a smashed bag of butts, don't go chugging water. You dang sure don't go chugging ice cold water. If you're to that point where you're trying to recover, get you some electrolytes and sip them. Don't inhale them. Sip them slowly but steadily. Keep it going in you, almost like an IV drop. Kind of think of it like that. You want to sip it and just keep it going in your body. You do need the electrolytes, Powerades, Gatorades, some of those little drink juice things you can squeeze into your drink, whatever. Those help. Do a little bit of that, but not too many of those. Those are not the best thing for you. Water is key. Water, water, water. But so that's basically all I wanted to come to y'all with today, because it is hotter than three hells out here. I have had a horrible day because I screwed up, but I'm also thinking it has something to do with the medicine they put in my back. Mom says I've had maybe some kind of allergic reaction to it. I don't remember exactly how she said it, but the injection site's been really itchy. I've been feeling drugged when I'm not taking drugs. I've been a little weird, and then I've gotten this killer headache today. So part of it is I didn't do my water right. The other part is the whatever's been going in my back. So it just made me have the thought of this video. Y'all make sure you stay hydrated. Stay out of the sun if you can. And when it gets 100 something degrees, if you ain't got to be outside, don't be out there. But I know we're all men. We got things to do. We got jobs. We're going to have to be outside. But if you work in an office, going from the office all day, not drinking water, not thinking you need to, and then go home and do some yard work, you're still going to need that water in your system. So that's just a little tidbit from my old Bubba today. So if I can think of anything else right this second, little pause here while I think. No, that's about all I got to say about that. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all like, subscribe down here. You know, hit that bell if you want to get notifications when I post something. Thank y'all for sticking around and supporting me. We're going to have some more videos come up with that horn. Things a lot harder to work with than I thought it was. I want to do some research on how they did it back then in the day. But we got more stuff coming up. But after today's events and today's pain, I just needed to put this public service announcement out there. Y'all take care of yourselves and be careful of this heat. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. All right, y'all. Take care now. Bye.